story about creation. So, what are some of the biggest gifts that you have? Sometimes that there are gifts that are so big that they're hard to see. They're everywhere, but they're so big that we forget that they're here. So sometimes it helps to go back to the beginning, to remember where the gifts, to help remember where the gifts came from. Now, in the beginning, there was nothing except for God. Maybe a big smile, but there was no one there to see it. On the first day, God created light. And I don't just mean light from a light bulb or light from a flashlight. Light, all light, the essence of light. And God saw the light, and God said, "This is good." And that was the end of the first day. On the second day, God created water. And I just don't mean just water from a faucet or from a garden hose or from even all of the oceans or all of the rain from the sky. He created the element of water, the essence of water. And he created the firmament and the water beneath and the water above. And when God saw the water, God said, "This is good." And that was the end of the second day. On the third day, God created the land and all of the green things growing on the land, trees and farms. And so there was a separation between the land and the water. And when God saw the land and the green things growing on it, God said, "They are good." That was the end of the third day. On the fourth day, God created day and night. So now there was a separation for the light and the darkness. And he gave us the great lights of the sky, the sun during the day, and the moon and the stars at night. And when God saw the day and the night, and the sun and the moon and the stars, he said, "They are good." And that was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God created all of the birds that flew in the air and all of the fish that swim in the sea. And these are not just the birds, but all of the creatures that fly and all of the creatures that swim in the water. And when God saw them, he said, "They are good." And that was the end of the fifth day. On the sixth day, God created the creatures that lived on the land, on the dry land. He created the animals and the people. And when God saw the animals and the people on the dry land, he said, "This is good." And when he saw all of the gifts that he had created, he said, "This is good." And that was the end of the sixth day. On the seventh day, God rested. And on the seventh day, God gave us a day of rest where we could remember all of the gifts that he gave us. Now, I wonder where you go to remember the gifts of God. God gave us a gift of rest where we could go to a special place and remember the gifts. And this could be your bedroom. This special place could be outside, a special place that you like to go to. This special place could be a church. It's your special place, wherever you want it to be. Now, I wonder, what do you think the best part of this story is? And I wonder what you think the most important part of this story is. It's a lot of important parts. So I'm going to put this away now, and we can think about the different gifts that that God has given us. He gave us the gift of light. He gave us the gift of water. He gave us the gift of dry land and green growing things. He gave us the day and the night. He gave us all the birds in the sky and all the creatures that swim in the waters. He gave us creatures that are on dry land, including you and me. And he gave us a day of rest. So I hope you liked this story, and thank you, and I hope you have a great day.